Hey everybody, today we are going to do another pickups video that's actually decent size, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, I scored a new console, so we're gonna talk about that. But first I'll do two quick PS3 games that I just found for good prices at my favorite pawn shop. So, the first one would be Tomb Raider Underworld. This game I've actually played probably like an hour or two of. I rented it like a long time ago. And I remember enjoying it, but because I just beat the latest Tomb Raider game, I'm all like Tomb Raidered out, and I want to play another Tomb Raider game. I eventually want to play all of them now. I really, really liked it. So yeah, really looking forward to this game. I mean, it's more of obviously the traditional Lara Croft, but I don't know, it looks really enjoyable, so definitely really excited to try this out sometime, hopefully this year. The next game was Batman Arkham City. I've heard such good things about these games. I know there's Arkham Asylum as well, but it looks really good. I think, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Mark Hamill is the voice of the Joker in these games. So right there, that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. They look really fun, and I've always wanted to play them. They get such high reviews and high praise, so hopefully I can check this out soon because it just looks like a fun game to just check out. So really stoked about getting into this. I've been waiting for this to come down to a really ridiculously cheap price, so yay. Next up is basically the console reveal, because the other games that I got are from the console. So I got myself a PS Vita, and why? Because there's enough games on it that I feel like it's justified. I scored this for 150 bucks, and it came with 3 games, so I thought that was a really good deal. Yeah, so I mean, it didn't come in a box, but it came with all the cables and everything I need, and I'm really stoked. It's in really good condition. It's like really good. I mean, it has a screen protector on it. There's nothing wrong with it, so I'm really excited that I got this. I don't have a PSP, but that was kind of what inspired me to get it. Basically, I bought Final Fantasy Dissidia, and I've been really wanting to check it out, and I know you can't because this doesn't have a UMD drive, which kind of pisses me off because I thought, darn, if it was backwards compatible, I'd start buying tons of PSP games, but it isn't, so I'll have to pick up a PSP. I know you can there's downloads on here, and that's tempting, but I'll look into that, so whatever, but I will get a PSP hopefully this year, because they're going to come down to be pretty cheap soon. I mean, they already are ridiculous, but I'm waiting on that. For now, I'm really excited about this. I'm loving it. I mean, the screen is really nice. I'm kind of stoked to just watch Netflix on it instead of on my iPhone if you're like, I don't know, in bed or wherever. But yeah, I mean, really, really excited. The screen is so nice, and the main reason why I wanted this was for the next game I'm going to show, and that would be Persona 4 The Golden, which is a port from the PS2. I've been wanting to play this so bad, and this was one of the games that came with it, and oh my gosh, that was a seller for me. I thought, the guy's selling it with this? Done. I don't know if you guys know, but the reason why I've wanted to play this game so bad is because it's a modern day RPG, and as you guys know, Earthbound's my favorite game ever, so playing a modern day RPG is like, oh my gosh, it's just the cherry on top, because it's so hard to find a modern day RPG. What I like is that there are a lot of RPGs are doing different things, like Mass Effect, which I haven't checked out yet, but Mass Effect, you know, it's not Dungeons and Dragons, it's something else. It's not steampunk. This, though, which is cool, I mean, there are a lot of RPGs doing different things, but this is a modern day RPG in Japan. And what makes me so excited about that is because I love Japan, I love Japanese culture, but I actually, I guess it's almost 2 years ago, jeez. I went to Japan, and I went to a very, very small town up north, and this game is set in a Japanese town, I don't know where in Japan where it's supposed to be, but it's supposed to be in a small town. It's not Tokyo, which is mostly where games set in Japan take place, or anime, right? So that's really neat because it's so realistic. Everything from, like, I just started this game, so just so you know. So I'll do first impressions on it maybe later. I'm about 5 hours into the game, and I don't know if you guys know, but it takes like, I mean, I just sort of figured it out. It takes like 3 hours to actually get into this. In a good way. I just mean you really don't actually start playing the game till about 3 hours in, which is weird, but it's actually fine. It feels great. But this game is like down to the dialogue. There are things they say that you just wouldn't hear here. So when it's translated into English, and you're like, that is not something we would do here. Just it's totally Japanese culture and it's modern day. So total win. So very, 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 very excited about this. That's my new. I played 2 games at once. One on a console, one on portable, and that is definitely that's my portable one right now. The next game that came with it, or actually it's in here. The next game that came with it, it didn't have a case, but it's the Call of Duty Black Ops Declassified. I haven't played it yet. I've heard it's really bad, but whatever, it came with it. So if I feel like playing Call of Duty on the go, I can do that now. So just came with the cart. Next game that came with it though was Ragnarok Odyssey, which is another RPG. I'm excited about this, but I don't know too much about it, so I don't know. But hey, I'll give it a shot. I mean, it got okay reviews, like, you know, like it's like a 7, 8 out of 10 game. It's not like a 10, you know, perfect. But I don't know. It might be awesome. But this is definitely not on like my to-do list right away. But one day I'll get to it, and it's portable. And I'm really, really liking portable RPGs these days, so that's exciting. And lastly, I got this the other day at my favorite pawn shop, and that would be the new Uncharted game, Golden Abyss. I don't know. I mean, I'm really excited about this. I've heard it's not as good as the PS3 ones, but hey, it's Uncharted, and I love Uncharted, one of my favorite series ever. So definitely really excited to check this out because I don't know, I always like them. It's very, very, very good games. I mean, that's really it for my pickups. That went pretty quick, but again, like, I'm so stoked. I already have 4 Vita games. Like, yay! I mean, the Black Ops doesn't have a case, but maybe I can work on getting one. But, like, really, really, really excited. And honestly, I mean, the main reason was the guy was selling it with this. And, you know, I've wanted this so bad. One thing I find that's odd is these things don't come with manuals. Like, what is this? Not really too stoked on that, but regardless, this game is so cool, and I am, like, so happy that I was able to get it, that came with it, because I think I scored a pretty decent deal there. And again, really excited to play these guys. Loving Tomb Raider, you know, obviously I'm new to this series, but this looks really fun. And this, I've been wanting to play so bad, just been really cheap, so I'm waiting till it came down for a good price. But yeah, really, really stoked about all of these and having the Vita, because this is going to be so fun to travel with. I love the 3DS, and I'll always love the 3DS better, but just because, I don't know, there's so much on there, and I just love the 3DS. I love Nintendo, but, you know, my hope is that the PSP, I mean, it did okay, but, like, I wish this can be like a, you know, Nintendo is such a monopoly, and they just dominate the portable handheld market. And it'd be nice, you know, to see some really awesome stuff. Like, hey, like, the Call of Duty first didn't score a great review, and it should be, you know, on par with the other ones. Same thing with Uncharted. The Uncharted on this one didn't, like, get the same reviews as the ones on PS3, and I feel like, no, it should be getting really good, and I think that would make people buy it, because the sales, I mean, let's be honest, it's not doing that great. But for $150, and I've got 4 games already, I feel that's an awesome deal, and I don't care if there's almost any other games that it works with, because to me, that's justified. I scored an awesome deal, and I am super excited, because just, you know, I'll be honest, I'm so into this right now. That was worth it right there. Persona 4, me finding a modern day RPG is like total heaven. So anyway, that's pretty much it, and I'm gonna go, but those are all my new pickups. And also I need to stop, because I just did a pickups video with like 8 games or something, and this needs to stop. So yeah, that's gonna be probably a pickups video. Probably not gonna do a lot of pickups videos lately. Then I always say that and then buy more games. I need to stop hoarding all the games. So anyway, I will see you guys later, and those are all my new games. See you guys.